So what are you doing today, Maureen? Better question is it too late to be planting in the middle of September for your winter gardening?
Not if you have beautiful starts that look like this.
I started some starts back in the middle of August in my starter trays, and it just got way too hot and I lost most of everything.
I think there's something there. I think I've got a carrot here. That's about it. But everything just got too hot and died. So I'm just going to throw that soil in my garden bed.
And I've also been very discouraged on just how poorly my backyard has done due to the rat infestation that has taken hold in my yard here. I don't know if if I go and I plant, are they going to eat everything again? So I went to our local nursery here in Victoria called Hilltop, and I've seen their plants, and these plants are absolutely fantastic and healthy. But the question is that how do I prevent the rats that are still around at large from eating what I'm going to plant now? So my thinker did some thinking, and I've got a couple of ideas, and I'm going to show you what that is. So I'm going to attempt to try to plant my broccolis and my cabbages in these 3-tiered beds. So I'm going to be pulling all of the 2 tiers of tomatoes out right now and let them ripen inside. So I got this idea kind of sort of from Jess from Roots and Refuge. So what she did is she actually used the lid of the bin, put the bag on it, cut out a square out of it, and then she was using this as the greenhouse. And that got me to thinking, why can't I just plant in my 3-tiered bed and put this up on there? That would be a good idea. In the thought process though, rats will dig under. And so what I am going to be doing is I've got a 1/2-inch hardwire mesh. And so what I want to do is I want to actually kind of make a barrier around the edge so that if they do try to dig under, they won't be able to get under, and take out the center of the mesh and plant the plants in there, and then put the bin over top. So anyway, to start, I gotta get these tomatoes all picked. Here we go. We've cut in the piece of wire, and I'm just kind of stepping on it just to give it some extra oomph here. But what we've done is we've cut it right into the corners here and put them out. All right, so we're just doing a test run before we cut out the centers. So it looks like I can fit 2 of these bins over top of the plants. So I'm going to use these as my marker, and I'm going to cut out so that I have mesh on each side, so that if the rats try to dig down, they won't be able to dig down. So, gotta do some more cutting. So we have our piece cut out in there, and now I'm just gonna bring all of our soil back in. It's working well so far. All right, so I've gotten the wire mesh around, added some soil, also added a bit of organic fertilizer. The broccoli will be growing very slowly because of the time of year. So I'm probably going to put 2 in each of the bins, and then in the front of it, I'm going to put the red lettuce. Give them some water. So I'm hoping it's really going to work. And the great thing right now, while it is still warm, during the day, I can just come prop this up so that the airflow is still happening, but it's going to end up being like a greenhouse for the plants. Well, I will leave these Romas here for now, but we'll do the same thing in this bed. Add more Swiss chard to this bed and some straw. I'm growing chickens. Ladies, why did you decide to have a dust bath in my pots? I believe that those are potato pots. Any reason why you decided that you should have your bath in the pots? Is it nice and warm? So nice and warm. You're really getting in there, Meredith. Ginger, are you waiting in your turn for a bath? Is that why you're waiting there? In line? Crazy chickens. So it took me 2 days to get it all done, but the broccoli and the lettuces are all in their boxes here. Two different kinds of lettuces in them. And then over here, I did get some more Swiss chard planted and some straw added to it. Clipped up more of the tomatoes. Finishing up with the indeterminates. So far, there hasn't been any action. You know, I really am hoping that it's going to work and that it'll make a difference. I don't plan to do it with all of the other vegetables that I've got planted. In the other garden bed, I will plant some more broccoli, but I probably won't be putting the wire around it. I'm just going to put a cover in hopes that the rats won't be going after it. We've been catching quite a few rats, so the population is definitely coming down. So I'm hoping that they will leave my garden alone. No way am I letting you guys out. You guys keep wrecking my yard and garden. No way. But I am going to give you some treats. Corn on the cob pieces, the innards of a patty pan, and a lovely marinara sauce. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea? All right, let me in. No, let me in. Let me in. Oh, no, no. Come back in. You come in. No. You two are missing out. Come on, ladies. Let's go. Come on, I got treats. I got treats. And of course, we serve them in dishes for these ladies. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What do we got? What do we got? 2 treats. Corn treats? You're standing in the bowl. Very nummy. Very nummy treats. Come on, Ginger, you get in there. Come back and get some more. I'm gonna go get those 2 girls. And so that's what I did over 2 days. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Take care and God bless.